Hey patrons, welcome into our love reading for Aries, Taurus, cusp energies and placements. We're looking into what's going on here for Venus retrograde from March 1st to April 12th for this round of love readings. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors and all holy angels. What's going on with Aries, Taurus during Venus retrograde? Okay. You've got Shakti. Okay. I think that has something to do with the coil snake at the base of the spine. So root chakra, sacral chakra, 19. 3 to 1. Okay. Which I believe talks about an energy between two creating a new energy. Some of you could be bridging the past with your present, which is then creating the energy of your future. Something about the past and the present. And then the bride offers herself, 43. With the rings of time, 44 at the bottom. So this feels like a bit of a renewal for you, Aries, Taurus energies. The bride offers herself as like this form of preparation, cleansing and purifying to be into a new or connect with a new. Something about the solar plexus could be very significant too. I feel like it's the Shakti energy that's missing. This activation in the root or the sacral, or that connection to life force. So maybe Venus's retrograde is pulling you into a higher understanding of the time you've been given, the time you have here. It's something about like, yeah, not wasting time or not misusing your time. You could waste your time focusing on the past. You can waste your time being worried about the future. All of that pulls you away from spending your time wisely in the present. Rings of time. There could be something that wants to be born from you. So I do feel this is more or less like a new consciousness, a new awareness, a new reality, a new vision for some of you guys for what the future might hold or how you want to curate your present now so that you can attain the future that you see for yourself. Okay, so 10 and 43, 10 breaks down into a 1, 43 breaks down into a 7. You have another 10 here too with 19 and a 1. So 117 or 711, 171 could be significant number synchronicities for you during Venus retrograde. All right, let's read this from the book, learn a little bit more, as I'm still learning this deck myself, okay? Shakti says that this oracle brings you a message that you are going through energetic shifts in your subtle anatomy. Because your energy body and physical body have already begun to merge with each other, 3 to 1, the energetic shifts will affect your physical body too. It is always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to this energetic awakening. Take responsible action as you feel is necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being with healthcare that feels supportive, but also remember to rest. Get some time in nature and nurture your body as it is spiritually awakening to a greater light. So yes, the Shakti is merging with you so that you can offer yourself as a bride, regardless of your gender, but bride in the sense of something to be provided for, taken care of. So maybe Spirit is encouraging you to take care of your well-being as if it were a bride. There's a lot that goes into preparing for that type of union spiritually. Okay, so let's talk about 3 to 1. All right, this oracle holds a message for you that new life is upon you now. You are being reborn, and you will give birth to what is meant for you in this lifetime. There is no need to worry, Aries, Taurus, okay? Just pray with an open heart that you may be supported to fulfill your destiny. You already are, of course, but prayer can help you realize it. The rest is in the loving and capable hands of the divine, okay? I don't feel called to read the poems for you, so we're just going to move forward from that. But yeah, I think that is a little bit of what you maybe want to refocus yourself on for Venus's retrograde. Definitely pray from an open heart to receive what you're meant to receive in this lifetime. Okay, and you're already creating and birthing that process, okay? But it's a more or less this sense of being conscious about it or unconscious about it. So Shakti is consciousness, and that's maybe what Venus retrograde is going to offer to you, a little bit more of an awareness of how to support yourself. The bride offers yourself how to support yourself through these energetic shifts, okay? Let's talk about that bride energy. All right, this oracle offers you a message that you must accept what is being offered now, whether through challenge or an easing of the way forward. There is a gift of grace from the divine feminine reaching for you now. Allow her in and be blessed. This oracle also heralds a time of importance in relationship. You have been revealing yourself and not being afraid of who and what you are, sharing yourself in willingness to connect. Your vulnerability and beauty is acknowledged and will attract the response you need at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Every bride shall have her bridegroom, right? So you are coming into union with your higher consciousness, and it could feel uncomfortable. It could feel taxing, stressful, tiring for sure. But give yourself the space to rest when you feel called to, move your body when you feel called to, connect with nature when you feel called to. Don't put off those urges. Prioritize them during Venus's retrograde, because that's how you are going to stay grounded and stay aligned to this newness that is being born from you, okay? All right. So let's get some more info here from the tarot. Tell me a little bit more about this Shakti. Yeah, you've got the 9 of Wands that are coming out right away. Hold on, let me do a cricket check. How are we looking? Okay. Yeah, so there could be this like burden, past energy, kind of blocking you in the root and the sacral chakra here. Okay. So needing to let go. Yeah, you've got the King of Wands. It's blocking your vision, King of Pentacles, and blocking your stability. This Shakti energy wants you to rise into the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands energy. So fire, earth, right, which is your cusp. So that you can experience this 10 of Cups, okay? So if you've been feeling like your happiness has been delayed, or there's all these things that are out of harmony, and you've been trying and putting in a lot of effort and a lot of work to try to make things happen for yourself, this kind of feels like take a step back. Because it's almost like what it is that you've been working for, or what it is that you want is being offered to you, but you don't see it, Aries, Taurus. What does an Aries, Taurus see? Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, right? You don't see how you're being prepared for your 10 of Cups because you're too focused on what isn't in existence as opposed to what is. So again, don't focus on the past. Really, really challenge yourself here, Aries, Taurus, to don't even repeat the stories. Don't go into detail about all the wrongs and all the things you've had to go through, because that's feeding energy to it. The past only exists if you acknowledge it. And if you have to think about the past, think about the good, the strength. It's like there's these stories that you maybe tell yourself, or these stories that you're holding on to, that the more you talk about it, the more you think about it, the more you try to piece it together or speak on it, again, you're feeding energy to those timelines, to those strongholds. And you have the power to not do that. You have the power to change the narrative and look at it in a different way and speak from the now, not from the past, from where you are now. Okay? And in order to get into this new Shakti energy, in order to have this kind of union with consciousness, you have to let go of the past stories about who you are, what you're worthy of, okay? So that the new can ring true. Because if you're still holding on to the old, then that's what's going to be your truth. Okay? Now keep in mind that you should, of course, always have reverence for where you've come from, what you've been through. There's a reverence, but repeating the stories as if it's still happening to you is where you're maybe going to be a little challenged. Yeah. So judgment's being called. What's the judgment? The 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're holding on to too much. So this will be a cycle of letting go, if you choose and if you allow it. Clarify, the bride offers herself. The 5 of Swords, right. But if you're still trying to decode narratives from the past or why something happened, it's keeping you stuck there. You're blocking what's trying to come in. So a lot of misunderstandings and a lot of awareness that is going to take place here. And again, I keep wanting to say awareness, because this could be something that you do subconsciously, or you do it thinking that it's doing something else for you when it's actually not. So in order to prepare yourself as the bride, you have to make peace with the 5 of Swords, with the misunderstandings, the miscommunications, the mean words, the things that people said and did that made you feel certain ways. Don't give that any more power. Acknowledge what you feel, but don't give what they said and what they did any more power. Because with that 7 of Swords, it's trying to sort through what you feel and what you think. Trying to gain clarity around what the truth is. And only you can truly define your truth. Hermit energy, right. So if you merging with this Shakti energy pulls you away from others a little bit, let it be so. So that you can work out these fine little details that, again, you might have been harboring over, still kind of leaving untethered, still has some sort of effect on you here. But it's like it's going to be difficult to birth this new reality if you're in the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. So it's like you got to get your mind right here. Yeah, Empress energy. You got to get your mind right here, Aries, Taurus, or this is going to be an opportunity for you to change the narrative. 3 of Pentacles. And work with this consciousness that's trying to arise in you so that you can have that new chapter, you can have that new beginning. Period. And the world, right. It's like, it's up to you, Aries, Taurus, to choose the reality you want to live in. If you want to live in a reality where, oh, woe is me, everything done's wrong to me, and oh, you know, that's the reality that you want to live in, that's the reality you'll exist in. That'll be the experiences that you'll have. But if you yearn to step out of that narrative and live in a new world, in a new reality, in a new existence that empowers you and doesn't disempower you or make you feel undertrodden, that is your choice. You can choose that, and that is available to you. That's what I feel like Spirit is trying to say. You don't see that that's an option. What you've been through doesn't have to define you. You can choose to leave that world where those things happened behind. Without losing respect for the versions of you, without having to stay in those cycles. It's like Spirit's trying to get you out of a cycle. Yeah, because it's the talking, it's the thinking, it's the words. Knight of Swords. You might even just have a habit of hashing out the past without even really realizing it. Seven of Cups, but that's what's causing the confusion. And that's what's getting you to miss these signs and synchronicities that this union is trying to happen, right? Because this old world cycle still has a hold on you. Still wants you to believe that a new cycle, a new reality isn't possible for you. That old world and all the hard lessons and all of that is still something you're going through, which it's not. Okay? So it's up to you to step into your power. It's up to you to step into your power and align your subconscious with the Empress energy, the love, as opposed to the fear. Okay, because again, it's what you make it. Your choices and intentions will create your reality. So if you want a reality shift, call it in. Claim it and live there. It's not enough to just say it. You actually have to align your energy with it, okay? And this is tough work. It is. But you can do it. Okay, you got the Queen of Cups here coming out to support you. You can do it. You can do it. All right, let's go ahead and just see what energies you might need to align with or allow to support you to get you into this new cycle here, Aries, Taurus, okay? Union, this is what I'm saying. Shakti is trying to get in union with you. Higher consciousness is trying to get in union with you. Union activates our ability to unite our outer and inner aspects towards a state of wholeness. So you staying focused on this past world is what's keeping you fragmented. It's what's making it more difficult, or why it's taking a long time, or why it seems so slow. It's because you're still pouring energy into the old world. And you have to start building up your union, building up your identity in the new world that's trying to, connect with you. You've got friendship. Friendship supports our intrinsic desire for connection with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. So maybe what is a part of that old world is a lot of disloyalty, you know, people who you thought were a friend, not a friend. Again, don't absorb that as a reflection necessarily of you. Let people own the energy of their actions. It doesn't have to rest on your back. Maybe there is a friend that wants to help you, okay? Or getting in connection with the right type of friendships can really support you right now, okay? Multidimensionality has been coming out for a lot of signs here. So the awareness of your true essence, which is eternal and multidimensional, and the 5th chakra, right? So this is about gaining control over your throat chakra. The throat chakra supports our ability to communicate clearly and truthfully. So what are you communicating that isn't a truth to the new world that you want to live in? If in the new world you want to live where friends are there, you have genuine friendships, people care about you, people speak kindly to you, kindly of you, but all you do is talk about the things that people said mean to you and all the, like, that, it's, you're living in split worlds. Do you see what I'm saying? So stop speaking on the things that do not align with your truth. If somebody did something rude to you or said something about you that wasn't true, don't repeat it about yourself, because it's not true. So why would you speak on lies? Do you know what I mean? When you speak on it and you say that, you attach yourself to it. So you got strength here and transparency. Strength supports our ability to harmonize our qualities and skills towards a strong and balanced way of being. Transparency supports our expansion towards a higher vibrational state of being, which is what Shakti's trying to do for you, with more insight, honesty, and clarity. So there is going to be this sense of insight, honesty, and clarity that finds you during Venus's retrograde, and Spirit wants you to own your part in it, so then you can be sovereign in your part of changing it. Okay? Because you're not going to wake up in a world where people just start treating you better without any sort of action shifting on your end. If you're waiting for people to change, you're going to be waiting forever. You have to shift. Okay? You have to shift. And I'm saying all of this with love because I feel a little bit of like frustration from the divine a little bit, that it's like they're right there in front of you, but if you keep feeding energy into the past, they can't close out the cycle for you. Because where your energy goes is what will grow. What you focus on will grow. And then you got time here. So time supports our understanding of the relativity of time and our capacity to be present in the moment. Your past is robbing you of being present here in the moment. And I am talking to myself too. Again, Aries Taurus, you are not alone. We all do this. We all do this. But it feels like Spirit is really trying to get you to a point where you can cross that threshold into the Fool energy. And you can leave that old world behind and you can experience the gifts of the new reality that can truly only be created in co-partnership with your mind, your heart, and the divine. 3 into 1. Okay? All right? Quick and to the point. I hope that this was helpful. Let me know your thoughts as this resonates for you throughout Venus's retrograde, again through March 1st to April 12th. I thank you guys so much for your love and support and for being here, and I'll see you in our next one, all right? Love you lots. Namaste.